by the opening remarks that he has just given us. Just a few announcements as we go ahead. First of all, to let us know that this meeting is being live streamed online. It's good that we have that information, and also to encourage every one of us, since we couldn't do the one-on-one self-introduction, as the meeting progresses during the tea break and all that, get to meet somebody, because I believe seated in this room are the key stakeholders when it comes to disaster management, and somehow our jobs will bring us together at one point or the other. So it would be nice we get to know each other better before we leave. Thank you very much. We're going to go immediately to our Goodwill Messages for this morning. And for the first Goodwill Message, I would like to welcome the Deputy Humanitarian Coordinator, UN, in person of Mr. Yasin Gaba. Can we put our hands together as he comes up? Thank you.
Honorable Minister Hajia Sadia Umar Farouk, Director General of National Emergency Management Agency, Engineer Mustafa Mahaija, Representative of the Government of Nigeria, Excellencies, Representative of Embassies and High Commissions, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Head of UN agencies and other international and national organizations, our media partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. On behalf of the United Nations Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator, Mr. Edward Cullen, I would like to extend warm greetings to all of you. I especially wish to thank the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development for the initiative and inviting us to give Goodwill Message. The creation of the new Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development by His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari in August last year marked an important milestone in the history of Nigeria. It is a recognition of the various departments and agencies involved in humanitarian affairs, disaster management, and social development that require dedicated coordination and strategic direction. It is, as such, a great pleasure to be here today in this, the first official federal level function where the ministry has invited United Nations agencies, donors, non-governmental partners, government representatives, and other stakeholders with disaster management mandate to jointly discuss issues of common interest since the ministry was established. The objective of the workshop, namely to introduce relevant stakeholders to your plans, to capture plans and commitments of your partners so we can demonstrate synergies and complementarities, to identify gaps and prioritize them, to identify extant laws, policies, and implementation frameworks to address gaps in disaster management and to develop registry of key actors in disaster management are all very timely and will contribute a lot to improving how we work. Nigeria is prone to multiple hazards, such as large-scale floods or severe droughts. Many have sub-regional impact that would require coordinated preparedness and integrated response. Indeed, today, we face many humanitarian challenges in Nigeria that require coordinated approach. Nigeria has demonstrated a strong capacity to respond to such challenges in the recent past, notably for the 2018 floods. As such, there is great opportunity to build stronger integrated mechanisms to reduce the risks and enhance preparedness to disasters. We need to work more closely together than ever before to enable the ministry deliver on its core mandate. We can only achieve this if we work jointly, using the various strengths that different partners bring to the table. Today's representation is a manifestation of that partnership which we need to maintain. The United Nations and its partners have been instrumental in supporting the government of Nigeria in different aspects of disaster management in the recent past. This has been achieved through sharing early warning messages, capacity building activities, preparedness, response planning, including contingency plans, and deployments of experienced staff during emergencies, through UNDAC, for instance, during the floods in 2018. UNDAC is the United Nations Disaster Agency and for coordination, Disaster Coordination Agency. This was done together with NEMA and other ministry departments. We are motivated to continue providing such support to the government going forward. And working together in the best way possible and in the same spirit as indicated during the 2018 floods, we can build a better future for the people of Nigeria. The United Nations stands ready to work with the ministry to achieve this. I thank you for your attention and wish you fruitful deliberation for the next 2 days.